My name is Jonah, and I'm a trustee of the European Cultural Foundation, so that's the main reason why I have an invitation to come, because we're always interested in all the projects and initiatives that the organisation is running, so I try to partake in at least a few each year. I work for a company called Connecting Dots, which I founded myself around 3 years ago, and I work as a consultant with a number of arts organisations. I develop a number of projects in collaboration with other organisations, and I have an interest in inclusion. So diversity and equalities is a sort of underpinned in everything I do. I thought, wow, there's 49 because somebody couldn't quite make it, people here with really interesting ideas, with this common goal to grow their ideas and support each other. And actually, I think it's a great model. You know, it's buzzing, it's stimulated some of my thinking. I've already shifted in terms of a couple of projects that I'm developing, and the model for me is a very inclusive, open model that I would like to apply to one project in particular that I'm developing. It's highly topical right now in Europe around this whole migration issue. There's a huge thing around Islamophobia. It would have been nice to have seen them here and to hear more of their voices and to ensure that they were feeding in through their own voices. I'm sure there's many people here who represent them very well, but there's something about being in the room and being part of that process that I think is very important. I think there's most probably something in language and how this was packaged in terms of the commons, because the commons is not something that we use in England, really, not in culture. I haven't come across it. We've most probably got another number of words like public realm or community participation, and there's a number of other words that package it. But I think also making it relevant. Is it relevant to those groups right now? Have they got other issues around building a city? Is building the city the top of their list of what's important? Are there other things that they're fighting? So we also have to question that do our subject matters reach the people, a wider range of people? Should we be shifting it slightly? And also I think other interventions could have just been inviting a couple of people from those groups to be ideas feeders, to be in the room. And so even if they didn't apply for the ideas camp, one of the ways that we can address the balance is by inviting them to be the ideas feeders. I think that's at least a starting point, because I've met a number of people who are idea makers that were involved in last year's ideas camp in Marseille through other organisations, maybe volunteering or they're friends with them, but actually being in the room will encourage you to either apply next year or to encourage other people to apply. So I think that was a quick win, but I think there's a bigger conversation around diversity in Europe and what it means to different groups and different countries.